Hello. 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 It's booting up. It's taking forever. I think it's about time we start working on getting this computer emptied and project number 300. Yes, ma'am. It's here somewhere. It's doing something. It's going to pop up here any minute. You're probably going to boot up before me, and you weren't even in the process of booting up. Laugh out loud. And I booted up, hit the buttons, and took a shower. And it's still, the screen's looking at me like this. I think it's like, if I do this. See? That's my screen right now. What was that? What was that? Are you okay, Saki? Everything looks good? Go over there, please. Over. I love you, but go over, over, over. Over and out. Son of a crap hole. Okay, hold on. That's good. Where's the game, dude? It says running. Hey, I was gonna ask you. What? You're in already? Brownie? No, sir. No. Momo? No. Go lay down. This is what my screen looks like right now. See, when I put my cursor over here, it says running, RUNNING. That means it's here somewhere. It's just not popping up. It's ridiculous. All right, so let me see here. Download Fortnite's completed. How much you want to bet it's going to crash and I have to reboot it anyway. So, oh, let me do Control Alt Delete. Go to Task Manager and see if I can close out Fortnite alone. Epic's launcher. I don't see Fortnite that it's actually running in the background. Okay, so let's try that again. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what happens here in a second. Okay, it's thinking. Let me see what. Let me let you see what I'm doing. Oh, it that did it. So now I'm getting the notifications popping up and stuff. It does still say running. Oh, I clicked on Fortnite because I have to click on it to pop it open. So when I click on it too many times, it'll say like quick launch. Yeah, that's what I want. Oh, I had to change a password today. Hold on. I'm sorry if you're having to deal with this with me here. Hey, Mama's got a game is playing a game right now if you want to play with her for a minute while you wait for me to figure out my bull crap. I'm wondering if I need to like because I changed my had to change a password today. So maybe I should sign out and sign in. Hold on. I'm not sure what did it, but I did it. The password, I didn't change it, but it did boot it now. So this is where we're at. So it's coming here in a minute. Okay. But that took longer than I was hoping. Son of a crap. But I signed out and signed in, and that kicked it. It just like kicked it somehow. I don't know why, but it did. So I'm happy about that at least. Been so busy, you guys. I really just want to crawl into bed. I got these. These are my regular glasses, but I sent them off and got progressive lenses put in them so I can kind of try it out and see if I like it. And like when I go like this, the whole in front of me is is wavy. Is like this. So I almost feel like I'm like sick, woozy. Like everything goes like this. Oh my gosh. I also Spirit Angel said, I'm still a little weak and still have a mild headache, but overall I'm feeling much better. And I told her actually, because her head's been hurting a lot, I don't usually have a headache with the flu. And so I think COVID has kind of morphed into, our regular flu, And I feel like if something were to give you a migraine and headache every single day, or start off with the severity of headache, migraine, and you're also really sick, 105-degree temperature, all these things hitting you at once, that headache, to me, defines it as something else. It's not the flu alone. You know what I mean? So look how slow it is now. And you guys remember, I have fiber internet. So I truly think it has a lot to do with the computer. And I cannot wait to. It's like this. I'm wearing them now to see if I can see the screen a lot better. I was thinking, um, this looks weird. So this half is for reading, and this half is for seeing far away. And the screen is kind of like one of those. I definitely need the top part to see the screen because it's too far away for reading. But if I glance, like, I just thought I might need it, but I'm thinking maybe I could just get away with using my. Yeah. I'm walking around doing this. Oh my gosh. I thought this was going to be a nice, easy flow tonight, and it's like warpy. Thought it was going to be a nice, easy boot up and game 2 games and go lay down, but no. It took 40 minutes to get this sucker booted. It crashed. Look at this. The application has hung and will now close. We apologize for the inconvenience. It said it hung. What does that mean, huh? Can you tell me what that means? Okay, okay. Again, we are moving fast. Here, we're already here. Saki was over there licking her front leg now, completely raw to the skin. Bro, I can't. I have to sacrifice. What I mean is I want a game. I want to go live every night. I need a groom and during the day. I need to do a packaging. And then I have projects. Like right now, I got to fix my kitchen sink, paint the stock tank that I have out there. I mean, just all these projects I got to give. Things are just not going to get done. I can't do it all. And I want to dance. Tonight's Tuesday's dancing. I can't do it. And I gotta help Saki, and I honestly think it's those beds, man. These cute little round beds I bought. Those beds, and maybe it was because I washed them with the detergent. Am I still running into that? But I bought new blankets. I spent $70 on new blankets, but I didn't throw away all the other blankets. You know what I mean? Now that I'm back, I'm gonna try to pay more attention to where she's laying down. She just laid there right now and itched her front leg almost raw. Licked her front leg almost raw. And because I gave her a break from the cone head. I'm so upset at myself right now. Why? What is it? What is going on with her poor body? And was it me? Was it the pea gravel? Was it, I mean, the decomposite granite? Was it when I shifted detergent for 3 weeks? Like, what is it? And then I haven't been here for 7 days, so what was happening during the 7 days, like, is different than what I would have how I would have handled things. Meaning like there were some blankets I didn't throw away. I would not have let her lay on. You know what I mean? Just in case it was that detergent because I can't replace all the big dog's blankets. It would cost me like a couple $100 at least. But I want to. I want to just get rid of all those blankets completely because of one detergent I used. And I'm wondering if this one lady said that detergent can stay in the blanket for not weeks but many washes. It can stay in it. And I'm like, oh great. So I went to replace them, but I was like, I can't afford to replace all the blankets. So I was like, okay, well this is what I'll do. I'll replace all the small blankets that Saki lays on, but I won't let her lay on the big blankets like in the kennels. But I haven't been here for 7 days, so I'm sure those blankets are all over the place that I don't want her to lay on. Does that make sense? Yeah, but I've got like 20 of those blankets, MP. I got so many blankets. We're talking 8 dogs. So each dog has more than one blanket that it's just too much. I mean, God only knows what blankets got washed during that period of time where I was trying to use detergent I had and I used it with the dog blankets, not myself, right? And so maybe it was that. And that happened like 2 months ago now. So or maybe a month and 2.5 weeks, you know. Hi Doug. We're having technical difficulties. Likely I'm not going to game. And MP, I'm so sorry. This is the second night in a row that I have not been able to game. Meaning last night was more my fault. So now I'm just talking for 20 minutes over here, which is not what I wanted to do. Yeah, how long have I been live? 22 minutes. I've been 22 minutes over here waiting for this thing to freaking boot up. Ain't that some bull crap? Look at this thing, bro. What is this doing? It crashed already one time, Doug, and then it also didn't. I had to sign out and sign in. We went through all that already. It's been 20 minutes. My poor Saki, though, man. Ours had a lot of updating too. I got on yesterday and I was like, oh, I can't game. It's got to update. And I booted it up at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and it didn't register. Matter of fact, my computer said it wasn't even online anymore. When I got home from my trip, I booted it at 3 o'clock so that it would be good to go. Oh no, when I sat down at it at like at 9 o'clock, it needed to update. So then I let it update. It took 40 something minutes And then I signed on, and I was like, oh, right before bed, I was like, oh, it's done updating. I'm going to go live real quick. And because I had set up this where the YouTube stuff to go live, what it says, like my title of the video, I had all that ready to go. And I was like, man, because I like to use it as my diary, right? I was like, oh, dude, I can go live. And I was like, let me go live and play one game. But I was so tired, I just said, never mind. But I did get to go live. Yeah, I'm going to let you guys go, like, right now. Spend here over here 30 minutes. I'm so exhausted. I have to work in the morning grooming these dogs, man. So I was telling, yeah, if I do that, the whole bed over there is rocking. That's crazy, dude. I'm wearing progressive lenses in these. I got progressive lenses put in here to try it out. $140 just for the lenses alone. I shouldn't have done that. It was $20 cheaper if I just bought brand new frames and had them put the lenses because I got a military discount. But I wanted the in a frame that I knew worked because sometimes I got a frame from them and I couldn't see because it was too low or too high or just too low, not too high. Too high is okay. So I got progressive lenses in here, and then when I shake my head like this, it's not doing it right there. Oh, cause when they fall down, everything's warpy. I was on the computer over there typing, and I did that, and the whole desk was like this, and I had to go. I was like, oh, I was like, man, this is gonna make me throw up. Not this looks stupid. This is how someone goes crazy. What's wrong with my glasses, dude? Oh, that's really messed up. Hey, you don't have to have a drink of alcohol. You could just get progressive lenses. And this is permanent. I mean, like, you could take them off your face, but you don't have to drink nothing. You just put on those progressive lenses and wear them all day and do this. Look around like this. Before you know it, you're going to be loopy doopy, and you're not going to even have a hangover. Hey, that's mine. Don't use it. I'm going to make it a skit. Walking around the store. Man, I just really want to get tipsy real quick. Hold on. This is too much. This is too much. At least I should blow myself up. Hold on. There. At least you have something else to look at than the freaking screen that's doing nothing for us. Oh, it right. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna go game capture, screen capture. Check it out. This is the second time it happened. I never even heard of this phrase. Listen what it says. The application is hung. The application is hung and will now close. We apologize for the inconvenience. I never heard that an application can hang. I have never heard that ever. Ever, dude. Never. I've never heard of that ever. And it's not even closing, dude. Pfft, weak. Hi, Angel. Hi, girl. Okay, well, that's it for me. So sorry you got here late. Oh, what's she doing now? I know, Angel. This is what we got going on right now. This is some bull crap right here. What is this? What is this? All I gotta do is say, is it David? Because this kind of stuff only happens in some weird moonlight situation. Oh, hold on here. Game capture. Okay. All right. That's 30 minutes. Love you guys. Good night. We'll try it again tomorrow. And hopefully you're saying, I'm seeing your link here. I didn't click on it. You're saying Wikipedia, which I got to email something. Yeah, I can't even click on it. Wikipedia was saying something about, oh yeah, here we go. They're, they're not going to survive if people don't donate. And I've donated to Wikipedia, you know. I could imagine the amount of, how we hear about how all these places that have to carry your data now, your everything, log in, log out, data, internet, YouTube, and out here in Texas we've got a lot of them, and their data collection or whatever internet server places, and they're like, there's one big one. They're really pissed people living around there. That you could be in your house in your living room and all you hear is humming like 24 hours a day, and it's behind you acres away, and you can hear it. And that will ruin your mental health. I'm going to tell you right now, it will ruin your mental health. You'll start to like slowly over the years go crazy. And then that population over there, and then their houses aren't worth nothing now. They're worth $0. No one wants to live next to that. Matter of fact, I wouldn't want to even work next to that. If I said, oh, this is all free land, whoever wants to come work here with animals, oh no, that would kill us all. We would all be miserable. And all day, you know, you can, oh, it's over here like near Plano or something like that. There's one, and I'm sure they're all over the place now. And what's sad is that those places use a lot of energy, and you have to keep the devices cool. Just like my phone when it fries and I'm going live. It's just a magnitude of acres and acres and acres of these things, like a air condition running, but bigger than that because there's so many whatever generators, and then they have to keep it cool. So why would you situate yourself in a hot place? Well, they're situating those places in Nevada, Arizona, and Texas. Why? You guys, they should do it up in the winter areas, you know, so that they don't have to run so much noise. That's what I would do. But now they're already built. It's built. Can you imagine just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these data storage things running like that near you, near residentials? And then if you had one small, building doing it, that's different than having 100 buildings doing it behind residential houses. So because it's not one building, the accumulation of the sound, it makes it louder and stronger, that vibrates through your house and into your bedroom. Whoa. So with that said, I'm going to click over to this other screen. Fortnite lagging, but internet is fine. 9 simple fixes. Okay. Is Fortnite lagging on your PC or console despite good internet? This could be an issue with certain settings on your device or a server outage on Epic Games, which has been going on for a year now. We'll show you what to do when your Fortnite is lagging, but your internet is fine on your PC. Okay, let me save this. I guess I'll put it on other favorites. Not sure. Fortnite. If your Fortnite lagging, blah 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 blah. Okay, what? Consider an Ethernet cable. Got it. Change your game settings. Okay, I'm not in the game right now, but let's see if it just wants to mess around and just boot up for me so I can fix it right now. Who knows? Quality presets. So graphics. Go to the graphics quality, down to quality presets, and choose low. And this is what we got going on right here. Okay. Decrease the resources needed by changing your graphics. Navigate to Fortnite settings, graphics quality to low, lower the resolution, disable motion, blur, and shadows, and reduce the view distance. View distance near, 3D resolution 100%, quality presets down to low, shadows off, anti-aliasing off. Hey, stop! Textures low, effects low, and post-processing low. Okay, good to know. That's good information. Thank you for sending that, and it's not going to boot up. Ping Fortnite's data centers to check your average latency. If it's higher than normal, you'll need to contact your internet provider to check To check, take note of your region and then follow the directions for Windows or Mac OS. Regions. Hey, stop. NA East. NA Central, NA West. Okay. North America Central. So it's ping-nac.ds.on.epicgames.com. I'm not really sure what that means, but I will Control C and pull it up while I'm messing around here. Do you see what it did? It kicked me back to the Epic. Windows 10, open the command prompt, type ping less than or greater than data center URL less than -n space 50. I don't know. Press enter, view your average latency and packet loss. Oh, okay, this is getting really technical now. And then update my drivers. All this is so true. This is all because I need a different computer at this point. If you're experiencing lag on your device, you may have an issue with one of your drivers. To check for new drivers on a PC, open Update and Security and select Check for Updates. To update manually, open the Device Manager, right-click the device, and then select Update Driver. Oh yeah, it keeps going and going. I don't want to talk about all that. Okay. All right. I'm too tired to game anyway, but I'm going to say goodnight now. Love you guys. Thanks for the input. Thanks for the advice. I will see you. We'll try tomorrow, possibly. Okay, don't hold it to me. That way I don't stress myself out. But if I can pull it together, I'll try tomorrow, if not the next night. Thursday, possibly. It's going to rain all day. So maybe Thursday for show. Screw the thunderstorm. We'll be gaming. Shoot. I never do that. So we'll see. All right. Love you guys. Good night. Oh, I had a blast on my cruise. There was good times. I had some really good times, a couple not so good times because of jerks, but I got no work done. I did no work, and it was really, really needed. I got back rejuvenated, and it's still overwhelming, the stuff I have to do on a daily basis. And within one day, I already feel like, wow, this is so much. And I told myself, you can only do so much, but before I know it, I'm doing a package. Before I know it, I'm grooming. Before I know it, I'm gaming. Before I know it, I'm going live, and then picking up poop on feeding dogs, and and then the extra stuff, the other stuff. So no matter what, I just have way too much on my plate for one person. That is just absolutely the truth. And some of it I put on my plate for my mental health, like this. This is supposed to be with me and you, and, it's still gaming live, but it's more for fun. It's more for just my mental health. But at the end of the day, I have to remind myself constantly, I'm only one person, and it's just so much to do. Saki's not feeling well. Miracle's eye doesn't look 100%. Pastel's chewing her feet still. I mean, and then on top of that is that, it's just so much. I don't understand why everyone I talk to, no one can take a dog. I just don't understand. All the people that watch my channel, not one person has been like, hey, I don't mind. I have room. I have room for 8. I had room for 16. I just don't understand why more people that are around me haven't stepped up and said, yeah, I'll take on another dog. I understand. I'd rather take on another dog than you have 8 and I have 1, or you have 8 and I have none. I just don't understand why. Because if I didn't have 8, I would be the one to be like, I got 3, I can take 1 more. Give me your smallest one. I'll make sure I mold them into my family. You know what I mean? But I can't take anymore. I'm trying to relieve myself. I don't know. I've only been back 1 day, and I already feel like how I can't cook for myself. Like, I cooked frozen food today, but I was like, to actually cook myself a meal is like, I don't have time for that, you know. I cook for the dogs, turkey and broccoli, you know. And just in one day, I'm already like, wow, like this is a lot. It's a lot. Uh, but we're back at it, and we're trying to get Nikki out here before the end of the year, so I can when my family comes through, I'll be able to spend a few days with them without having to really go back and forth and back and forth. I mean, it saves me money, but I don't get a lot of quality time. I have to keep doing the dogs, you know, during the holidays. So she said she might be able to come back, but again, I have to afford her. I have to be able to pay for everything. So it's just, oh, it's just, if it's not that, it's not that, right? I feel like now I'm complaining, but I had a blast. I needed the time off, and I really, really, really needed the time off. It wasn't enough time, but I really needed the time, and I got it, and I didn't work at all. I mean, I filmed a lot, but I didn't work. You know what I mean? I didn't have to groom. I didn't have to edit. I purposely didn't. My channel is not doing very well, but I turned everything off. Turned it all off. Doug says, "Yep, it's been years of stuff on my plate. Yep, we're going on. If I still have Pastel and Mai Tai from the moment they were born, they'll be 2 in February. And Angel, I had her only a month and a half before she had puppies. So basically the same. I had the extra dogs for now almost 2 years. You know. Mhm. Whoa." But yeah, I miss you. I really miss you guys, and I gotta go. I'm so tired. I miss you guys so much. And look, it's playing music. The desktop's playing music, but I'm not in the game. This is crazy. All right, well, we don't have the energy to deal with this tonight, but I got to talk to you too. I so love you both so much. Thank you so much for hanging out and your donation, especially MP, you donated recently. Thank you so much for doing that. It just out of the blue, I got a donation from you, and I'll have to say, I was like, thank you. Thank you. I may have gone on vacation, but I'm going to pay for it. I'm going to try not to pay interest on it for double it, but I will pay for it. You know what I mean? Yeah, so we'll see you tomorrow. Either on the other channel or for sure on the other channel. Okay? All right, love you guys. Good night.